Welcome back to Demon Slayer Anime Review, episode number 37. We are here reviewing the final episode of Season 4, Hashira Training, the Hashira Unite, which is the 63rd episode of the series. And this will be the last ever episode to air for the actual anime, unless they do some depth to spin-off stuff, because what's next to come out? The 3-part movie adapting Infinite Castle. And that's it. That is the only thing anime-wise that is slated to come out. Unless, of course, they adapt some light, unless they have one of light novels or something, or the spin-off series they have featuring some of the characters. Otherwise, though, the main series, by the time all the movies come out, the main series is done. Yeah, completely done. So, this episode adapts from the first 3 chapters of the Infinite Castle arc. Yeah, this episode is probably the only episode of the entire main anime to adapt this arc. Unless, of course, they bring the series back and just basically do what they did with Mugen Train, by giving it new animation and new music. That's what I heard about the Mugen Train adaptation for the anime. Despite the fact it adapted already, I'm not sure why they decided to do it again, but that's what happened. So this episode, we pick up right where we left the last time. Beginning, we recap, show up once again that awesome ending walking sequence. And I hope this nominated for Warp, because that was really, really good. And we get more on some of this episode. So we have a conversation between Muzan and the leader of the Demon Corps. A very interesting conversation. Like, first basically having his, it turns out the woman next to him is actually his wife. And the 2 little girls are his children. Yes, I found that to be interesting. So, he reveals that the main villain of the series is part of the same bloodline he is, because the fact that he curses family, and the fact that apparently children do not last very long in the family. They reach the age of 30 and they die. And the only reason why they reach that age, because they used to not last very long. So they had it where he explains that were daughters of the priest. They would marry daughters of the priest in order to basically keep the line going. And he also reveals Muzan's dream, eternity, which Muzan actually confirms he is correct about that. He's like, I will stop you. And then he's like, are you done talking? Yes, I say. And then he just figures out the clause. And then the whole mansion blows up in this awesome sequence. But while this is going on, we have all the Hashira, except for one, seen running to the mansion. Even Tanjiro's running there too. Which, that's what happened in the manga. So, of course, basically, they'll show that. Yeah, and they get there, and thing explodes, and then you see that he is regenerating, and then Dr. Tamako shows up, and then we have this flesh blood show up. He's like, who's this? And it's Tamako is like, oh, she's like curing the cure. Oh, by the way, he's after Nezuko, which obviously he is. And while he's like cornered, he's like got spikes over him. He's also had got rid of these little shurikens, these little spikes, and she's like, holding him. I was like, now, and he proceeds to chop his freaking head off. Actually, just blasts his head with a freaking mace. But he regenerates. He fights him for a while, and the rest of the Hashira show up, and he reveals, yeah, his little weakness is the freaking sun. You can't kill him by beheading him. So then we have all the Hashira about to attack him, and then the ground opens up, revealing these doors leading to the Infinite Castle. And they're not the only ones. All the Demon Slayers, including Zetsu, they didn't show him falling through a door, but they show Inosuke. He's all fall through, and they're like falling from like great. I love this sequence. It's like this sequence. It's like, oh yeah, this is what we're gonna get for the movie. Yes, the movie, which they have not confirmed the release date for that yet, which I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I'm hoping to see the dub for that one, because I'm sure they probably have a dub by that point. Cause I saw the Mugen Train movie dubbed, so why not see these movies dubbed? Makes total sense, right? Yeah, so which means I need to probably see. I think I did see the Entertainment District dubbed. I did not see Swords Village or even this arc dubbed just yet. The dub for this one just got released just today. Yes, on the very day they aired the final episode, that's when they start releasing the freaking dub. I'm like, Netflix America, why did you do this for? Like, you wait until they had just aired the final episode. Excuse me, the final release of dub. I thought this was really weird. Like, why the heck would you do this for? It is baffling to me the fact they did this. Yes, and this is another series that's dubbed by Aniplex America. But unlike in the case that happened with, let's say, I think it was March Magic and Muscles, they didn't wait too long for that one. I think the one they didn't wait too long, this is actually the fourth anime that this year that they used dub for. But here's the thing: the only one you did not have to wait too long for the dub to come out was Black Butler. That's the only one, because Blue Exorcist, you had to wait 2 freaking months to release the dub for that one, and it was the same thing with March Magic and Muscles. This one, it's exactly 2 freaking months after the first episode came out, and now release a dub. I'm sure my friend Tiffany is going to be watching the dub today. No problem, because it released the dub anyways. I'll probably watch it at some point, but yeah, Aniplex America, why the heck would you wait so freaking long to release a dub? Why? It is baffling to me the fact that they did this. Yeah, so, and of course you have Tanjiro yelling at Moses, like, he's like, I'll send you to hell. And he's like, I'll send you to hell first. And then, boom, that's the end of the episode. Wow, what a damn good episode. Love it. And that's another one wrapped up. Yep. So officially, starting next week, my interview schedule, where I'm going to reduce down from 4 anime down to 2. This is funded by sheer coincidence that both Mushoku Tensei and Demon Slayer both have the final episode released the same day. Yeah, just by sheer coincidence. And tomorrow, there's another anime wrapping up, Seventh Prince. And on Wednesday, Konosuba wraps up. And on this coming Saturday, we have Black Butler wrapping up. So we have, 3 more days of, anime wrapping up. But at least after this week, Tuesday to Thursday are free for me. Yeah, no new anime coming those days. The only new anime come out next month that I can think that I saw on the schedule is Fairy Attention Quest coming out, and that's the first season of the show. And also, Our Last Crusade, The Rise of a New World. That's also coming next month too. But aside from that, there's nothing else come out next month. Interesting. Do I think I might add this to my anime schedule? Depends. That depends indeed. But yeah, well, since we're on the final episode, why don't we get my final thoughts on the actual season itself? This season was a lot of fun. The fact that they built up the whole demon stuff really well. I get the reason why they stretched out certain, they actually had a chapter take up 3 episodes. Because some trainings were just 2 pages. So you can see, watching the episode and look at the chapters that were adapted, you can see why that they decided to do this for. And I found this kind of weird, the fact that the actual arc itself wraps up last week. This episode is part of the Hot Training season. It's not the chapters are the start of Infinite Castle. And the best way you can call this final episode, it's basically a prologue for the 3-part movie. That's literally all it is. It's a prologue. A 40-minute prologue. Yes. They had claimed this is going to be 55 minutes. 40 minutes. Last week's episode was supposed to be 45. Ended up being only 31 minutes. Oh, they even have, basically, this is going to be the last episode they're going to do. They started to have a Hashira secret for 2 people. First of which, for the love Hashira. The fact she's nice, sweet, and young. Yeah, and here's the thing. She is young. That's true. She's only just a few years older than Tanjiro. Yes. And they have one talking about the Fire Hashira, which, of course, this was really cool. We actually hear his voice one more time. The fact that because he's a good big brother, because he's got an awesome little brother, Basically, it's like that particular thing is showing off his brother again for the first time since, I believe, since the start of Entertainment District. That was the last time was seen. He is, my guess is the reason why they did that, because that is set for his role in this final arc, which I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the adaptation for it. So, going forward for this review series, the only thing left to review for it, because the manga has been reviewed, like the basic stuff that, well, we already kind of covered this already, but what's the review? Well, the 3 movies, obviously, and whatever light novel comes out for, I think it's like a couple of them. I do want like one of them here. I probably review that at some point, and there's like one spin-off manga. I think that's it. That's all else left to review for Demon Slayer, but yeah, with this basically we wrap up the main series until the movies come out. So this is pretty much that particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do it at the like button. I'm just going to go ahead and watch One Piece, get it done with, so I only have 4 anime tomorrow, not 5. Even though one of them is wrapping up tomorrow. And that's 7th Prince. Yep. We'll see you later. Bye.